WEEK.wrestling.com with the WWE Raw Wrestlers of the Week for the April 25th episode of the program, an episode that revolved around the WWE Draft. This is held annually, as Vince McMahon would put it, to shake things up a bit, and more specifically was held a bit earlier than the WWE would have liked this year as a result of Edge's sudden retirement from the company, and the need to bring another star player or two over to Friday nights. So we're going to jump right into the Wrestlers of the Week right here, and coming in at number 3 is Rey Mysterio, who was drafted over to Raw from SmackDown as a result of an early win by Eve Torres over Layla earlier on the program. So Rey Mysterio went to work right away for his new show, going one-on-one with Wade Barrett and finishing him off pretty quickly with his 619 into a top rope splash that delivered 2 draft picks over to Raw. And Rey Mysterio's win delivered both the Big Show and his former arch-nemesis Alberto Del Rio over to Monday nights. So Rey Mysterio coming over to Raw, getting that quick win and 2 draft picks over to Monday nights, coming in at the number 3 Wrestler of the Week. And at number 2 we have Randy Orton, who also switched brands pretty early on in the show. He went from Raw over to SmackDown and went right to work for Friday nights, going one-on-one with Dolph Ziggler and finishing him off pretty quickly with an RKO. A lot of the matches on Monday night went pretty quickly because of the need to get those draft picks going. So Randy Orton was able to go ahead and finish off Ziggler with the RKO and deliver 2 draft picks over to SmackDown as a result. Before those picks could be revealed, CM Punk did come out and interrupt the draft process, going ahead and doing a little bickering with Orton in preview of their Last Man Standing match coming up at Extreme Rules. And now that those two are on separate brands, it should be a pretty good match as what's probably going to be the final of their current feud. Orton did get the last word in, claiming that he would be the last man standing. And again, this is just some nice setup for what should be a good final match in their current rivalry. And as a result of Orton's win over Dolph Ziggler, bringing those 2 draft picks over, SmackDown did also receive Mark Henry and Sin Cara. And the man who brought Randy Orton over to SmackDown is going to come in at the number 1 Wrestler of the Week, and that would be Kofi Kingston. He pulled some double duty for SmackDown on Monday night. First, he took part in the opening Battle Royal, and along with the Big Show, helped to deliver the first draft pick over to SmackDown as a result of being the last 2 men standing in that Battle Royal. And that first draft pick that they got over was a blockbuster in the form of John Cena. John Cena, for the time being, moved from Raw over to SmackDown. Now, at the end of the night, as a result of the 6-man main event, Cena did move back over to Raw because Raw won that match. But Kofi Kingston and the Big Show did their job in that Battle Royal, bringing the first draft pick over to SmackDown at being Cena. Now, Kingston's night was not yet finished, as he did have a one-on-one match against Sheamus later on in the card, and he won that match as well with the Trouble in Paradise, and he brought another blockbuster star over to SmackDown in the form of Randy Orton. So, Randy Orton moving on over to SmackDown as a result of Kingston's win over Sheamus. So, Kingston pulling double duty for SmackDown, and he managed to bring 2 guys over, one that's moving back over to Raw in the form of Cena. Not his fault that Cena did not remain on SmackDown, but Randy Orton does move over to Friday nights on a permanent basis, and Kofi Kingston is to congratulate for that one. So coming in at the number 3 star again is Rey Mysterio, at number 2 we have Randy Orton, and at number 1 is Kofi Kingston. This has been Neil Borenstien for OneWrestling.com with the WWE Raw Wrestlers of the Week for the April 25th episode of the show.